The Florida governor, Ron DeSantis, said on Tuesday he will petition the state Supreme Court to convene a grand jury to investigate any and all wrongdoing with respect to COVID-19 vaccines. The Republican governor, often mentioned as a possible presidential candidate in 2024, did not say what wrongdoing the panel would investigate. But he suggested it would be in part aimed at jogging loose more information from pharmaceutical companies about the vaccines and potential side effects. He made the announcement following a roundtable with the Florida Surgeon General, Joseph Ladapo, and a panel of scientists and physicians. "We'll be able to get the data whether they want to give it or not," DeSantis said. In Florida, it is illegal to mislead and misrepresent, especially when you are talking about the efficacy of a drug. Vaccine studies funded by pharmaceutical companies that developed COVID vaccines have been published in peer-reviewed journals like the New England Journal of Medicine, and government panels reviewed data on the safety and effectiveness of the shots before approving them for use. Statewide grand juries, usually comprising 18 people, can investigate criminal activity and issue indictments, but also examine systemic problems in Florida and make recommendations. Recent such panels have tackled immigration issues and school safety. DeSantis noted that Florida recently got $3.2 billion through legal action against those responsible for the opioid crisis. So, it's not like this is something that's unprecedented. That money came largely through lawsuits and settlements with drug makers, retailers, and distributors. DeSantis said he expected to get approval from the Supreme Court for the statewide grand jury to be impaneled, probably in the Tampa Bay area. That will come with legal processes that will be able to get more information and to bring legal accountability to those who committed misconduct, DeSantis said. DeSantis also announced that he was creating an entity called the Public Health Integrity Committee, which will include many of the physicians and scientists who participated in the roundtable on Tuesday. The group includes prominent opponents of lockdowns, federal vaccine mandates, and child vaccinations. He said that over the course of the pandemic, some people had lost faith in public health institutions, including the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. The governor has frequently spoken out against CDC directives, including mask and vaccine mandates, and filed lawsuits to stop many from taking effect in Florida. Additionally, the governor announced that Ladapo would conduct research through the University of Florida to assess sudden deaths of individuals in good health who received a COVID-19 vaccine. DeSantis also said the Florida Department of Health would utilize disease surveillance and vital statistics to assess such deaths.
U.S. lawmakers unveil bipartisan bid to ban China's TikTok. It is troubling that rather than encouraging the administration to conclude its national security review of TikTok, some members of Congress have decided to push for a politically motivated ban that will do nothing to advance the national security of the United States, a TikTok spokesperson said in a statement, adding that the company would continue to brief members of Congress on the plans that are, well underway, to further secure our platform in the United States. The bill comes as scrutiny of TikTok has grown in Washington in recent weeks, after a failed bid by the Trump administration to ban the video-sharing app. At a hearing last month, FBI Director Chris Wray said TikTok's U.S. operations raise national security concerns, flagging the risk that the Chinese government could harness it to influence users or control their devices. Alabama and Utah on Monday joined other U.S. states prohibiting the use of TikTok on state government devices and computer networks due to national security concerns. In 2020, then-President Donald Trump attempted to block new users from downloading TikTok and ban other transactions that would have effectively blocked the app's use in the United States but lost a series of court battles over the measure. The U.S. government's Committee on Foreign Investment in the United States, a powerful national security body, in 2020 ordered ByteDance to divest TikTok because of fears that U.S. user data could be passed on to China's communist government. CFAUS and TikTok have been in talks for months aiming to reach a national security agreement to protect the data of TikTok's more than 100 million users.
Mark your calendar for the strongest meteor shower of the year. The best chance to see the strongest meteor shower of the year is on its way this week. The Geminids, known for bright, intensely colored meteors, have been streaking across the night sky since late November, and the shower will peak the night of December 13th through December 14th, according to the American Meteor Society. If you had to pin one as being the best of the year, year in and year out, it would be the Geminids, said Robert Lunsford, Fireball Report Coordinator for the Society. Normally, from let's say the suburban area, under good conditions, you could probably see 30 to 40 meteors. With clear skies and no bright lights in the way, the Geminids can appear at a rate of about 120 visible meteors an hour, according to NASA. However, there is no escape from the big beacon in the sky that will obscure most of the fainter meteors this year. The moon will be shining at 72% fullness, according to the American Meteor Society. It is still going to be a good shower, even with the moon, said Bill Cook, lead of NASA's Meteoroid Environment Office. Find a decently dark sky, find something that will block the moon, maybe a building or a tree, and look away from the moon at the sky. First observed in the mid-1800s, the shower initially delivered only 20 visible meteors per hour at maximum. Since then, the Geminids have reappeared every year, growing stronger in numbers. By the 1960s, the event had surpassed the substantial August Perseids, once the stronger shower with hourly rates of 50 to 100 meteors. It is unclear how the Geminids might change in the foreseeable future, Cook said, with some models indicating the shower will increase in intensity and others estimating a gradual decline over the next few decades. The Geminids are unique in that their source is the asteroid 3200 Phaethon, while most other meteor showers are born out of debris from icy comets. That's why Geminids streams can be unpredictable, because it is more difficult to model asteroid breakups, Cook said. The asteroid 3200 Phaethon is unusual in its own right, behaving like a comet when it nears the Sun. It also has an orbit, which it completes every 1.4 years or so. That's closer to the Sun than any other asteroid. When 3200 Phaethon is near Earth, the asteroid sheds its dusty debris, hence the Geminids display. The Geminids are active from November 19th to December 24th, according to EarthSky. But their hourly rates don't start reaching double digits until December 10th, Lunsford said. The shower is known for being family-friendly and a good one for young viewers in North America to observe since it's the only major shower that exhibits the most activity before midnight. The meteors appear to radiate from the constellation Gemini, which will rise in the sky at around 10 p.m. Eastern Time, Lunsford said. You can observe when the radiant is at its highest, which is between 1 a.m. and 2 with moonlight, or you can try viewing earlier in the evening when the moon is still below the horizon, Lunsford said. The rates will probably be fairly similar at those times, too. The Geminids will be viewable from all parts of the world, but for the southern hemisphere, it is best to view toward the middle of the night at 2 a.m. local time, since the radiant will need to be at its highest to be seen. The position of the radiant will be low on the horizon and will also cause the meteors to appear at a reduced rate, Lunsford said. According to NASA's meteor camera data, the Geminids shower is among the best for production of fireballs. meteors that are brighter than the planet Venus, second only to the Perseids, Cook said. The biggest and brightest Geminids meteors are often said to appear greenish in color. The Moon's illumination has affected Geminids watching for the past 2 years. But the meteor shower is expected to occur around a new moon in 2023, creating perfect viewing conditions. When you see a meteor burn up in Earth's atmosphere, you're seeing something that's been out in space for a very long time, Cook said. From a scientific perspective, by studying it, we can learn something about what makes up those comets. To the casual observer, they're a nice firework. Meteor showers are nature's fireworks. The next and final major annual meteor shower of 2022 will be the Perseids, which peak the evening of December 22, according to EarthSky.